doesn't matter. Like a major conversation has to be had, and I think it has to come from even higher than any of the baby G's here. Like I understand normally he's not around when an OG's around, but somebody with some true authority needs to fucking sit him down and be like, bro, you're pretty much on your last strike. Like you've
Well,
done some dumbass shit.
who put him on?
OG Brick put him
Okay.
officially on.
Okay.
And it was after knowing him for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Brick came
right.
around, wanted to hang out with the hangarounds. Me and him had to do some shit for like 20 minutes. Once we got free
Yeah.
of our meetings, he wanted to hang out with the hangarounds. When I saw them about 30 minutes later, him and BJ had green on specifically from Brick.
Which I don't knock BJ. Roach is cool as shit. But BJ, like, or not BJ, Buddy, I feel like I speak for at least myself and Elliot when I say we can't stand the motherfucker. Like, he's always just doing something fucking goofy. Like, he
So
doesn't think, and like, he powers through shit, and then afterwards he goes, what do you mean, man? Like, I thought it'd be okay, man. Like, bro,
yeah. So I've
put
been
the
hanging
fucking
out
joint
with.
down. Oh, go ahead, Marty. Go ahead, man.
Oh, sorry, my bad, Magic. I didn't
Nah,
mean to
you're good,
interrupt.
no, you're good. I'm just fucking chatting on how it is. But you spend a lot of
Yeah,
time with him, bro. So go ahead.
yeah. So I'm like awake earlier than you guys. So sometimes
Yeah,
like Buddy
support
is
the
also
homie
around,
Elliot.
and so I've been trying to teach him some stuff. I told him how the sets work, how many there are. I was trying to teach him some because there will come time where you gonna be asked about it.
Exactly.
And he was fine actually learning about it, and but he's a fucking his head is like at 10 places at the same time, and like he can't really focus on one thing. And the problem with Buddy is he has like a real attitude, so I can deal with that. I'm okay for some jokes, but there is a point, like a breaking point that you need to reach, and he reached that like 2 days ago, and I said, brother, just shut the fuck up for once. I'm sorry, Magic.
You're good. You're good.
And yeah, after that he was like silent, and I said, well, what am I supposed to do? There's like a point, uh you know what I mean?
Oh
It's
yeah, no,
just,
I feel you.
it's
I feel
enough
you. There's
now.
a
It's
certain
enough.
point.
It Okay, it's enough now.
So I will say one thing, and I don't want this to be the only thing, right? But the only thing that I've liked so far is his enthusiasm to get active, and that can't outweigh all the negatives. So,
Yeah,
I'm
if
not
you're
here to hate
being
on him, but
if you're here to be enthusiastic, right? Like enthusiasm is cool, but when your enthusiasm causes you to just do dumb shit without thinking, that's when it becomes a fucking issue. Because I feel like anybody in the family will get active at any given time, but we all think before we do whatever the fuck it is we're about to do.
yes, 100%. Um, there's different situations that I can recall where, and this isn't just with him, but this is something I was just talking to Marty about. It's something I talked to Elliot about last night. I don't care if it's a cashy or a cargo. I want to go into something with a plan. And if making that
Yep,
plan means we miss out on an opportunity, I'm okay with that because then
yep.
we can
I'd
use
rather
that plan for the
overplan.
next time. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hmm.
tired of us doing fleekas, having to try to work to get somebody out. We get them out, and we're pretty much swapping places going to jail for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of us not having a plan. And and to that first point, Magic, I can't describe the amount of times you've been asked after you've already gotten out of a situation, you're safe, you've gotten somebody out, me included, you've gotten money out, you've gotten a card out, you've gotten this out, and you're asked again to come into the situation just because you're a good
Yep,
driver.
yep.
I'm sick of that. They're taking advantage of certain situations, and it's all of us. It's all of us getting too comfortable, but there's got to be a point after going back once, twice, three times, for me and you the other day 4 times to the same situation. The chase is an hour and a half long. We've now used 3
You got a
different
couple
cars
of
to get
Magic's
here.
OGs of his set
It's too
ghosts.
much.
Hey, I gotta
Got to
peep
start
that
taking
shit.
hostages for these quick smash and grabs. The police are very upset with us in particular. Not just us, but they're very upset about that.
Yeah,
Because
just the whole
we are not
jewelry
getting
thief.
like hostages, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It's
they
Wait,
want us
what?
to get hostages.
yes. The jewelry store is a pretty serious situation, and I understand, if you want to go in and smash or grab one or two, but the jewelry store essentially initiates something much bigger every time it's opened. So I had a cop blow me up when I was asleep and basically talk to Elliot and a couple other people on the set about making sure that we're doing things properly. And I know that's crazy for a cop to try to tell us how we're doing things, but I understand their point. You know what I'm saying? If the cops wanted to, when we're robbing jewelry and we don't have a hostage, they could come in guns blazing if they wanted to. And
Exactly.
as
They could breach the fuck out of us.
and we know that flat out, most cases, the cops are going to outnumber us like 3 or 4 to 1, and they have better weapons. And like I said, just more numbers. So, like, if we don't want to just get shot down, we kind of have to not work with the police, but understand their point of view as they understand ours.
We have to
Yeah,
understand the balance of the underworld versus the LEO, essentially.
Yes, pretty much. So, like, there's just certain things we need to start doing, planning being one of them. Whether it's now for a cashier, right? 9 times out of 10, both Magic and Elliot are going to get away. Stully's the same, right? Like, these motherfuckers are drivers. Not necessarily the biggest, most integral plan is needed. But when we start getting up to cashies, we start getting up to Fleekas, Politos, bigger things like that, even bank trucks or cargos, we need to have not just one plan. We need to have a couple plans in place, especially for bank trucks. Like, okay, if we get the bank truck in this part of the city, we're going here. If we get it this part of the city, we go here, and maybe
Yep.
even have an audible. I know it seems like a lot of planning, but I promise you we'll be 10 times more successful with the plan. Even if we don't use that plan that day, if we use it later on, we'll be 10 times more successful in everything we do. One thing that I've been told, not only by Elliot, but multiple members, it seems like when Stully's around, our organization is shit. Now, Magic and I tried to help with that recently. Magic for a few days pretty much by himself, and myself pretty much for a few days recently when Magic was taking, a breather and getting his mind right. And it's just not doable for one person. That's why we put Elliot in control of the hangarounds, trying to get him to lead them, put them on the right path, teach them, so that some of us can also continue doing business, continue getting active, continue doing the things we like, as well as helping the set. Because I know I can speak for myself, and I'm pretty sure Magic felt the same way. Over the last week and a half, it was fucking stressful trying to make
It
sure
was
the gang's
overbearing,
okay,
bro.
that I'm okay, that the hangarounds are okay, that business is okay, that we've got guns, that we've got med kits, oxy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, if everybody could try to contribute, even in the most minuscule way, right? Just maybe grab a hangaround, maybe try to do your part on a job, whatever it may be, it helps this thing flow much smoother. Then, hey, I'm making sure the hangarounds are good, but I'm also making sure business is good. But I'm also having to go here. Like, Marty will tell you, Sylvain will tell you, I fucking hate being on the phone. And over the last 3 days, it's like my motherfucking phone don't stop ringing
Yo, bro,
at all.
trust.
there's a
Trust.
reason why I call you sometimes the phone guy, bro.
Yeah, it's sickening. I fucking hate it. I would rather not get a phone call all fucking day, if I'm being honest, over what's been happening over the last 3 or 4 days.
Bro, it's to the point I get triggered when I hear my phone ring.
Bro, Sully, I know that you like need the phone to make like the connections you have, but maybe think about like turning it off for a day or two.
Trust me,
That's
I
impossible.
Can't.
You can't.
I wish I could. I
It
wish I
doesn't
could.
work that simple.
Yeah.
Well, I tried.
No, and I appreciate what you're trying to do. Like I see the love you're showing. It's the same love I was trying to show Magic. As much as we want to just completely step out of the limelight, and that's the best way to describe it, is you can't because you're just going to
Yeah,
keep getting the phone calls. People, the world keeps spinning whether we're awake or not, unfortunately. So
That's true.
we have to be involved to an extent. Now, once Stoli gets back around and some of the G's are back around, I think a lot of this will kind of calm down for sure.
No,
Well, I hope
it
so.
won't.
I hope so. Because Magic and I have both been told, like, we're appreciated for what we're done and what we've been doing. But a lot of times we don't even have authority to make the calls we're making. We're making them off of just pure faith. Like,
yeah,
oh, well,
high
I hope
key.
the set's cool with this, and I hope the OGs are cool with this. Because,
Yeah, because I got to make this call right fucking now, and that's what it is what it is, you know?
yeah, no. And I mean, it's gotten a little stressful. Um, I know Magic felt it. I know I've felt it. So whatever we got to do, and maybe it's just slow down a little bit, right? I don't know the exact answer. What I do know is we're growing at a crazy rate. We're doing a lot of good, but we got to make sure that you know it's good and not two steps forward, three steps back. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like with the growth, where there's a growth, but there's also holes in the set right now because everybody's not around. So we got to make sure that the good isn't falling through those holes, and then we're left with just shit on the plate when everybody returns.
That part. That part. So yeah, we've been trying to make small changes. Like some of the stuff is as simple as like I said, trying to make plans for jobs, but as well as, for instance, Oxy, medkits, shit like that we're using gang funds for. If you don't need them, just put them back. I know
Hell yeah.
everybody grabs three or four for a bank truck or for a cargo. That's understandable. That's what we have them for. But after the job's over, you don't need three or four in your pocket. I know we all love to pop pills, but that's a lot of money you've got just sitting in your pocket. You know, you go to jail, you lose that. That's an extra charge. It's more money. There's just no need for it. Now, I like to have one in my pocket just in case, obviously, but I don't need four, right? And I was trying to lead by example by trying to put that back. Over the last 2 days, out of my own personal bank account, I bought 15 medkit blueprints. We had 75, I believe, in there night before last after I made them all. I looked last night, there were like 30. It's as simple as going to buy bandages, right? Like if you're real hurt, you need to use one of those med kits. Fuck yeah, use it. But you don't need five on you for everyday life, right? Just simple things we can do to try to make sure that the money's still coming in and we're not just blowing it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Bro, if you need like fucking medkits, just make them off of your own expenses.
And
Or
and
no?
see, the only thing that is a
Does
problem
that
with
not
that,
work?
you can't make them in an apartment. So anybody who doesn't have access to a house can't make them.
Uh, okay.
So that does
Yeah.
become a little bit of a problem, which also will be alleviated once we buy property. We've seen more property come on the market. That's one of our goals. We just also all have to come together to make that a goal. Because I just got told last night the Polito property that was sold for a substantial amount of money. Now I didn't get told an exact number, but millions. I don't know about the Jamestown and Barrio houses. I
8.
couldn't tell you. But yeah,
Polito
8.
was 8.
See, there you go. We're still talking crazy numbers for
Yeah.
bigger houses.
People are
So
gonna
like,
still keep bidding high as fuck, high key.
yeah. So if we
Thing is,
want a
like, people
property,
in the city have like a lot of fucking money. Like, a lot.
well, there's a way around that. I mean, Elliot was able to, if we were able to get our portion, Elliot was able to scramble up enough money that we could place a bid, right? We just all have to
Shit.
be on the same page because Elliot was telling me one day he's told yes, the next day he's told no, the next day he's told
Mm-mm.
yes, the next day he's told no. So why does he want to go out and get a $3 million loan, potentially two $3 million loans, one personal, one financial, and fuck